Hi everyone. So the Bitcoin price has decided to go and smash this 112, 113,000, which was a big resistance. And now we see how nicely we break all the way to 114,500. Now we can see a little bit of retracement in 1 hour chart is happening right now live. We're going to analyze what is going on here, what's going to happen, and how we can take advantage of that. Also, we're going to see a little bit of the price of iPhone in Bitcoin, since the story of Bitcoin, what has been happen. And we're also going to see something about Bukele referring to the Federal Reserve, and also some icons that you have been sending me via PM. Also PENGU, guys, because I completely forgot to analyze PENGU yesterday, but we're going to analyze it today. So stick around. Now, starting with Bitcoin, I'm going to start in the daily, which is the bigger time frame. And we see how nicely I have been calling this in the 107 when we were 108 when we were around this area. Like people, they were laughing at me because I was calling to the opposite that Bitcoin going to go to the opposite. We're going to found that bounce because Bitcoin never in history have been just going down and down just with red candles as people was calling and at the time. And we see how nicely we went all the way. I mean, it took some time, have been a little bit lazy, to be honest, have been a little bit slowly, but we went and made this 5 nice percent. And with leverage, we know we can do so much more percentage than 5%. So that is just for trading. But now we can see how nicely we smashed the 55 MA, this orange line over here. And now you see this was a big resistance. We were trying and trying. We tried once, we tried second, third time, and then the fourth time we smashed it already. And now we have this nice bounce over here, retesting the area exactly how I was drawing over here. And you can see how nicely is going the Bitcoin price right now. And I'm expecting that we're going to continue going higher. That's why we're going to go to 4 hour chart and say what is happening here. So we have been in this channel. I was marking it in my past videos how we have been just going up and down, up and down, up and down. And now was the moment to break it. And finally we break that. You see how the Fortuna line already getting in with strain exactly what happened in the 1 hour in the 1 hour time frame. We see how in this area. Let me go to the 1 hour. Remove this right here. We can see there was no volume and then the volume come. But when the volume come already, you see the price is already up. So it doesn't really matter. But we see how this went and smashed the horizontal line and we were all the way with strength. That's why, guys, you should subscribe to the channel because I was calling this all the time that we're gonna break it. We have this resistance over here. Even I was mentioning the best price to buy if you didn't enter below the 110, and even in the 111 400, I was mentioning that I enter even to the. Let me show you. I was calling and I even mentioned to my followers. That's why you should go and follow me on Twitter. I post my trades over there. Yeah, you can find me at Osblock Space. Right here. Let me see. Right there, I was calling. I entered to the 111 400 and went all the way. When I take the screenshot was 113, but we went all the way to 114 500, guys. And this was like, yeah, it's much more than 14%. And congratulations to all of you that have been following me and you took the trade at the time I was mentioning. Even I was calling to go the we potentially. Let me show you. We're potentially going to go a little bit. Let me show you this. This is when I was calling about going take the opportunity to the 12,000 more or less if you didn't enter to the 111 when I was calling it. Let me play this out.
Any retracement in the 1 hour chart, you can use it to incorporate and continue the trend, which is to the upper side. And yeah, the best area to buy, let me see, and market around here would be around this area. That'll be around the 12,000 more or less. That would be the best area. I see it for buying. And after that, in any case, we go there, we go continue to the upper side.
Exactly, and that's exactly what the Bitcoin price did. You see, I mean, it was completely all clear here, and yeah, I mean, the strain on the Bitcoin price was obviously there, and we exactly went all the way to the opposite. And now the question is, what's happening right now? Because now, if you didn't enter, I mean, I don't understand why you didn't enter. Hopefully, you enter and you went with me as well. But in the case, let's say that until now you have your paycheck, and now you're planning to enter to a trade because you didn't have the paycheck at the time. Um, the best area to enter right now, and I don't think that we're gonna go lower. There is all probabilities, but according to my strategy, I do think the best price to enter is around here. So that is around the 112 900. If we have the opportunity to enter, that would be the better entry point. Why? Because we're expecting now the big resistance we have now, I have it as a support, which is around the 112, 113. That was really difficult to break. I showed you already in the bigger time frame that one day we tried three times, and the fourth time finally we broke that area. So exactly here should be a bigger support. Let's see, but always risk management, because remember, this is just probabilities. The higher probabilities that we continue going up. But if we continue going up, don't think that we're going to go to the 20s already, because what I'm expecting, let me show you. You need to have clear teeth if you want to do any trades, because yeah, you can get liquidated if the price just go down. For that, don't use a lot of leverage, or if you really don't know anything about the market, don't use any leverage at all and just stick to spot. And then spot, you just need patience and nothing else. So what I'm expecting right now for the Bitcoin price to do is to go all the way to this area. Remember, previous high, and previous high, you know already, we don't enter. Because why? Your question probably, but the risk is higher than the reward. The best area to enter, even let's ignore the 108, but the 110, 111, this was the best area to enter. Now, if you're feeling all this emotion or enter right now at that price, I mean, the risk is high, and you need to have clear that what we're gonna do is just go all over this area and then liquidate everybody. Go over here, and then we're going to go to the upper side. This is what normally Bitcoin love to do. Just go F everybody, take the liquidated areas, and then go down, retest, and then we continue going up. It's always like this. Why? Because question yourself, how do you feeling right now when the price is already under 14,000? You want to buy right now, but you have fear over here. And this was repeatedly everybody does. Everybody was calling and was saying to me that we're going to continue going down. They were laughing about me because I was calling that we're going to go to the upper side. And just ask yourself, how do you feel when the Bitcoin price just went red all over here to the 107? What was the feeling here, and what is the feeling you have right now here? Yeah, exactly. So here you was feeling fear, and here you're feeling that you're missing out. And that's what always happens. So you need to change that to shift it, because otherwise you're just gonna lose money in the market. It's simple like that. Just you need to change that, because many people sell here, they buy here, then they sell here, and they buy here, and we just in a consolidation. This is what I was pointing before in my past video. We just in a, let me show you, let me show you. We were just in a consolidation like this. What people do, they come, they sell here, they buy here, and so on and so forth. Always the same. If you don't change that, you're gonna continue just losing money. So yeah, just keep that in mind. And what I was saying is like potentially, we're gonna have this, because in Bitcoin, there is always Bitcoin love to do that. The market is manipulated, have the volatility, and that is how you can earn money or you can lose money. When you're trading, and that is how the money from people liquidated go to the people who don't get liquidated. It's simple like this. It's the market. It's simple. The market just works like that. No, some people need to lose, some other need to win. Unfortunately, most of the people lose money. But for simple stuff like this, then you have all the technicity. But they're like just with basic um, stuff in trading, you can just already start making some profit. And also, I want to share with you what I have been learning my journey for years, and hopefully you already in profit if you follow my steps. So going back to this, what I'm expecting is to go over here, then liquidate everybody and go into the opposite. But in the 1 hour chart is when we can enter still this. It's a little bit risky, like I'm saying, because the risk is higher, but I do expect the Bitcoin price continue going up. And why is that? Coming back to that topic, because we see the strength in the Fortuna line, we're gonna break and smash it, like I was saying. We did it in the 1 hour time, and now it's the turn to do it in the 4 hour time, and we will smash the horizontal line, and we're gonna continue going with a lot of strength to the opposite. And exactly that is what's coming for the daily chart. Let me show you here. I'm gonna remote this game. We're gonna continue going up. Why? I call it many times, guys, many times. And like I say so many times, since we're around this area, go and check my past videos. I have been calling in the daily we have enough times if we were around here. And we see going to the opposite. You see how the RSI is still in the middle. The Fortuna line haven't get any strength so far, but it will because we already see in the small time frames how it got this strength, and we are good of time. We still have more time to go, and we're gonna continue smashing. I'm expecting the Bitcoin price to go to the 118. So there is still a possibility to make more in the market. So keep that in mind. And yeah, there's not much to say about Bitcoin because I have been repeating many times, and I just expect it to go up and up and up and up and up because the time is it's a good time what we have right now. Like it's really good time, and we're gonna continue going up. Remember that. And guys, if you want to take advantage of the market and you also want to help my channel, which I will really appreciate, remember that you can go to the description below and use this nice coupon code for Bybit. You have a 30,000 gift and Bitunix up to 110, and you don't need to address yourself with KYC on Bitunix. So that is really nice if you need that. But also you can use Bybit, which is really known in the space, and you can also support my channel. I would really appreciate that. Don't forget to smash that like as well and share with a friend. So now I want to go to Ethereum because now we see this pump we have in the 4 hour chart. Let me see. We have a this nice pump. We have been sleeping and consolidating in the 4,300. I was calling this as well, and I was calling that we're gonna go to the upper because we have been having this consolidation, and this is what's happening with Bitcoin pretty much. Now we see the trend 90 went parabolic now, and we're gonna continue going down. Every retracement we found right now in the Ethereum price is to incorporate to the area of 4,300. The worst one or the best area to enter will be around, let's say 4,350. So every time you have the chance to and you see that the price is going down, that's the best area to incorporate to go to the upside. And the daily is more than clear. I have been calling that a lot that we going to the upside because we were doing the ABC. I was showing you before in the videos before. We see how nicely this area was as a support, and now we start to go we start to go to the upside, and also the time frame. The time frame is really good. You can see how the time frame is exactly as I was calling Bitcoin when we were around here. So expect exactly the same for Ethereum and also for another altcoins as well. We're gonna analyze them already. In the weekly, I check many times, so you can go and check my past video. But what I'm expecting again is to go all the way to the upper side and break the 5,000. So if you're planning to enter after, I mean, there's no sense to enter after because right now you still have the chance to go long into Ethereum. So now let me see really quick what Solana is doing. Yeah, it's really nice. We're finally going there to the 224, and we're still seeing with the Fortuna line is still in it's still with trend. You can see how we're going to the upper side. We're probably going to go on until the 255, as I was calling before. We're going to continue tracking this and see how the price decide to go, if we smash it, break it, or what. So yeah, now let's check finally PENGU, guys. PENGU. Let me know if you hold PENGU or Solana. It'll be nice to know so that I can check more often these coins because I mean actually this channel is also for you. So I would love to hear what you want me to check because like this also um, yeah you can take profits of the market with the coins and with the knowledge I have, and later I will be sharing, like I was saying, the strategy I use, the indicator I use. I will make a video of that, but first I want to reach more followers, so more subscribers. So for that I will appreciate if you share it with a friend, so when you think this content is useful. And once we reach certain amount of subscriber, I'm gonna share this for free, completely for free, and then you can even follow me better once I do this analysis and predictions. So let me see what's happening in the weekly, guys. Yeah, I mean, in the weekly we still have a big trend, so we have this area as a support. Really nice bounce we're seeing right now. I'm checking the daily, but we don't have too much information on the weekly. But that was the best area to buy around here, and I do think this I have it already since weeks ago when I checked the price when we were going down, and I made this channel over here that was expecting this consolidation, and you see how nicely have been happening. Now let me see in the 1 day. This is really simple, guys. I mean, we have been coming down. Look, this is going to the upper side. We probably, I mean, the best area to enter, maybe it's not this one because it's previous high, we're testing previous high, but I was calling as well with Bitcoin. The time is crucial, and the time is really good right now. The Fortuna line is below the horizontal line, which can turn in any moment, can just turn into positive and with good strength. And this is what I'm expecting. I do think that we're going to go to the 0.4 more or less to retest that area in the next weeks. In between, we're going to have all these let me see, all these breakouts. Yes, you see, yeah, you see how this the Fortuna line went completely positive and smashed that area. I do expect him to do that in the daily as well. So if you're still holding or if you want to get some, this is the if you see any retracement to the 0.032, that would be the best area to buy. Continue to the upside, and I do believe that we're gonna go and smash the 0.044 for the bingo price. Let me see something. XRP as well. People have been calling this. You see how nicely it has been playing out. This is something I call in the videos before. We haven't this bullish diversion over here. Anything I call because I was saying that. Let's see. Yeah, this in the daily was around this area. We were around the 281, and now we went all the way to the 3 point. And he's gonna continue going up because the time as well. You can see it. This is the moment. And I was calling. I'm just gonna go really quick to the total because this is like a basket of the main tokens in the crypto space. And I was calling the ABC. Now we start to see how we're going up. The time is really nice here. The Fortuna line already started to have a little bit strain. We still see some volume over there, and the price for icon is gonna continue going up and up and up in the next weeks to come. And here in XRP, we can see how nicely it's taking all that. So I do think XRP is going to continue going at least to the 130. And then potentially we're going to even smash. I just think in the next month we're going to smash the 3.61. Yeah, I know many people don't like XRP. Many others love it. The XRP is like the Judas in the space, like completely doing the opposite that crypto has been working for. But the token, it looks really nice. The charts look really nice. So congratulations for you if you have been holding this. I did have this coin in the past bull market. I just sold a long time ago, but now just trading. I don't really hold in um, this token. Let me know if you hold in. I'm gonna continue checking XRP as well because it looks really nice. I just think that we're gonna continue going up. So guys, this is all for today. I want to. No, actually, I'm just gonna show you some other stuff really quickly. This is the cost of an iPhone in terms of Bitcoin through the years. You can see so the iPhone has been the iPhone 4S was 162 Bitcoin at the time, and has been devaluating with the time, and now the iPhone 16 is just 0.007, and this is show a clearly devaluation of the dollars. The inflation is just going up and up and up and up, and Bitcoin is just going to protect you for that evaluation. That's why you should consider again having Bitcoin in your portfolio or just having a saving, because I have been saying that many times. Don't save in any currency of your government, just save on Bitcoin because this is going to protect you for all this devaluation. And another clear example is this one, Bitcoin versus inflation. In 2020, no long ago, $100 $100 now in 2025 is 76. You already lose a lot of value just holding this paper. And with Bitcoin now it's 1,200. $100 is 1,200. It's worth 1,200. Imagine that. It's like super insane. That's why guys continue. It doesn't matter if the price go up and down, go up and down. Forget about it. If you want to save in Bitcoin, just save money you don't gonna need in the next year and just look again 5 years after, 10 years after, and you will be much rewarded just believing in having and saving in Bitcoin, because Bitcoin cannot be printed, and all governments have the opportunity to print. That's why inflation go to the roof. There's more other stuff as well, but that is the core thing. And also something else I want to bring you up as well, talking now about inflation, because now we have the Federal Reserve. I want to bring again the interest and lower and everything. But everybody also believe in these institutions. And the ironical part is the Federal Reserve is nothing federal and has no reserve, exactly as Bukele is saying. Just listen to this.
The Federal Reserve is nothing federal and has no reserves. Right. So, they do print more money, and they rob you from your wealth and from your savings, and that's immoral. But it's not only immoral, but it also destroys some basic economic principles, like, for example, saving or your pension. From these financial publications, they will print lies. But there's something special about lies is that they don't last they don't last long.
Exactly, they don't last long. And even more now when we have social media, we can just communicate and openly to that. So if you listen to this video, I mean, it's a good thing that you're doing it because it's a good awakening already that you're looking and searching how to unfuck yourself because with the inflation and all what governments are doing all over around the globe, it doesn't matter if it's the Western or not Western. It's always they just work for their own interests and like this is how they have been F the life of many people and my generation as well have been so F that now many people cannot even afford to buy a house or to buy an apartment when before it used to be super easy. Exactly that it happened in simple explanation with the iPhone. So hopefully guys, you saving a lot of just saving on Bitcoin, not in fiat. Just remember, like I always say, just be poor in fiat and save in Bitcoin and you will be so much rewarded in the future. So this was all for today. I will appreciate you smash that like, subscribe to the channel and share with a friend and see you tomorrow guys.